Guests reselling strollers at Shanghai Disneyland. Film at 11. Hello, Internet folks. So today I would like to share with you a story from my time at Shanghai Disneyland. So during the planning stages of Shanghai Disneyland, the Disney organization benchmarked to Hong Kong Disneyland. That is, they got a lot of the information and the data they needed about the operation and processes from what they already knew at Hong Kong Disneyland, including the number of strollers they would need. Now in Hong Kong Disneyland, they discovered they didn't need that many strollers, so they figured the same would be true in Shanghai Disneyland. So they didn't plan on having a lot of strollers at Shanghai Disneyland. However, during our trial operations, that's the time before the park is open to the public, we soon discovered that the Shanghai guests were different from the Hong Kong guests in regards to their stroller renting habits. So very early in the morning, not even an hour into the park being open, we would sell out of strollers. The strollers would be all sold out. And this continued for a few days. Even though we had already placed an order in for more strollers, to get more strollers in to meet that demand, we just still didn't have enough strollers for all the guests who wanted them. So these guests, they would take their strollers and go to the backlands of the park, to like Fantasyland, and they would stand there and go, wah wah cha, stroller, stroller. And they would do this around midday or even 2 hours after the park had opened, because they knew all the strollers had been sold out, but people still needed them. There were guests, there were families who still wanted a stroller. And they were pretty darn successful at this. Not only did they cover the cost of the stroller they were using and the cost of the second stroller they were going to rent out, but they also made a little bit of extra money on the side. So on the first day that we saw this behavior occurring, it was brought up to us in the afternoon duty manager meeting. So the duty manager meeting is when all the on-call managers of the different departments get together with the park duty manager and discuss notices, closures, things to be aware of, and then each department gives a little bit of a report so the other departments are aware of what's going on. So on the first day when we noticed this behavior and it was reported to us by the merchandise manager, everyone in the room, both the local management and the foreign task force, all looked at each other and they were like, that's impressive. Because both the local leadership team and the foreign task force thought, man, these are some really enterprising folks. And as one of the local directors said, if there's a way to make money, our local guests will figure it out. So I hope you enjoyed this little story from Shanghai Disneyland. Until next time, Internet folks.